Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today it's all about cars. I'm trying to show you guys multiple dealership. Yeah, today I went to like the Honda dealership. I went to Toyota. There's Kia dealership and a Ford. And I intend to go to some other ones if I get a lot of views on this. Alright. I had to do a lot of editing. In this dealership they had music going on. So I actually couldn't post that, so I had to edit it. But this was a Nissan dealership, as you can see. That's a Nissan Ariya. It's fully electric, like a Tesla. You don't use gasoline or petrol. You just plug it in and charge it. Yeah, and there were other pickup truck. I actually did this video in a couple of days. This one was on. This is in the village, for lack of a better word. Now these are pre-owned. I think so. I'm not sure. Yeah, these actually, some of them, they look like they're brand new, but yeah, you can't tell. For they have prices over there. Yeah, man. They got. Okay. Oops. I thought it was like one of the cars that are up there. I didn't know somebody had just pulled up. But they have all kinds. They have like a Dodge, Lincoln. Oh, the usual American cars. Now these are, if you're used to American cars, these are, you get a Ford Ranger. They're similar to they don't last as long as Toyota, but they're supposed to be actually cheaper. There's Chevys. Let me look. I don't even think they close the door. These are all pre-owned. You see, it's a 2018, so it's used. But they don't, with the pre-owned cars, they don't put the price on them because, the price is negotiable. This is a Ford. What Ford is this? They haven't paid me. I'm not promoting them like that. I'm just showing the kind of cars they have. Yeah, you can see that's a Ford. But I don't think you can see inside because of reflection. Yeah. It's a 2020 Ford. I'm gonna get out of here for now. Actually, I zoomed too close. Please like, share, subscribe if you like this kind of content. Yep. Tell me, what do you think about these cars, the prices on these cars? I was trying to make a long video about the Toyota dealership, but I ended up ending it by accident. So if I can connect both videos, you might be able to see. If I'm unable to, I'll just post them separately. Yeah. So I'm gonna get out of here. There was a Ford dealership across the street. And this is where you get your cars. What do you call it? I gotta go further down. Actually, there's an entrance there. Yeah, this is a Honda. It's a Honda dealership. Honda dealership. So if you want to get a Honda, you just go here. These are all new cars. Some of them are new. Yeah, these are new. And I don't want to deal with the dealer, so I gotta ignore him. They like to come and talk to you so they can find a customer. Yep, this is where you get a car. If you want to buy a Honda, a brand new Honda, you come here. Actually, most of these Hondas, You may think they're made in Japan. It's a Japanese car, but they actually made in America. It's a what do you call it? A Japanese company, but the Hondas themselves are made. They're made here. What they did is, in order to avoid like importation taxes and all that thing, they set up factories in America. So most of the Hondas we buy here are actually made here, with their headquarters in Japan. Not just the Hondas, even the Toyotas. Yeah, there's like a Toyota plant in Tennessee. There's a Mercedes plant in where? I know one in Alabama. Is it Alabama? I think. I'm not sure. Alabama or Mississippi. One of those states. Yeah. Yeah, look at those cars. They're small. Some of them are small, typical of a Honda. Some of them are huge. And to be honest, I'm not gonna get out of the cars. I just show you while I drive around here. Those are Honda Ridgeline. Yeah. Okay, I gotta get out of here. So you see those? That's new. I like this color. I don't know how it looks after some time in the Texas heat. It's actually very hot in Texas. So, and sunny. I'm talking about 40, 50 degrees. Yeah. But I prefer Kia. Okay. These are brand new Kias. And now with Kias, I'm not sure. It's Kia and Hyundai. I think they are owned by the same company. Not exactly sure. They're both Korean. If you know, let me know in the comment below. Let me know whether they're one of them. I think one of them bought the other one. But these are pre-owned actually. You see a Kia here, and these are cheap. They're cheap SUV. But I like the design. They're improving the designs now. As you can see, the grille looks good. And yeah, look at this. I mean, back when we were buying Kias back in the days, they didn't look this good. But they're trying. And I guess they don't have that many cars. Now I'm gonna leave here and I'll go to the Ford. Yeah, I think some of these are new. Yeah, this is a new dealership, and the one next to it is pre-owned, used. Yeah, that's what they usually do. They usually have like a newer one, and next to the used one. When you come and trade in your old car, they give you a new one, and they sell your old car next door. So where do we go next? There's a Ford dealership down the street. Now that's probably another what? They like to build dealerships next to each other. When they are building dealerships, they're usually next to each other. And it's always next to a highway. Yeah, I gotta wait for the light. Unlike everywhere else, unlike in Africa, I've seen people in Ethiopia, nobody waits for the lights. In Nairobi, they don't either. They treat it like a stop sign. You go and stop, you look around, and you pass. Here, you get a very huge ticket. And you just decide to run this light. Plus the traffic. And the person coming from the other side already knows that you're supposed to be stopped, and there would be a major accident if people didn't follow the rules. Although in America there's some cities that people tend not to want to follow the rules, like Detroit. I went there and people just kept running lights. And okay, the reason, there's bad reason about it, and there's like another justifiable reason. Some cities are real dangerous. So if you wait by the light, you risk being robbed. Yeah, there's criminals around. So they might rob you and take your car, take your belongings. So people don't like to spend too much time in the lights. Yeah. So like I told you, today is all about showing you like the cars. Yeah. So there's a Jeep dealership. If you want to buy a Jeep, a Ram, like my truck is a Ram. Yeah. You see these Ram, huge Rams, and everything. Yeah. Hyundai, imports. These are American cars. These are Jeep is headquartered in. Actually, Jeep is headquartered in Toledo, Ohio. Yeah, a city that I've spent so many years in it. And this Ram it's part of the Jeep actually. It's owned by Chrysler. Now, even Jeep is owned by Chrysler. Chrysler is headquartered in Detroit. So they call them, but they sold part of it to Fiat. So now they call it Chrysler Fiat. Yeah. Chrysler Fiat, not the Ram. It's basically a Jeep. It's basically a Dodge. Dodge is still owned by Jeep too. Dodge Ram is still owned by Chrysler. That's what I'm trying to say too. Some of these are used. They might look brand new, but they're probably 2 years old. And the further down you go, you get a newer one. That's a used one. Like I told you, people go from, when you get a new one, they'll sell them. Oh shit, I gotta go. Yeah, they'll sell their used one next door. Yeah, this is a new dealership. Out as you see, the next one is used. And down the street there's Ford. In America, nobody will ask you. You can drive around the car dealership, look around. I mean, they don't know whether I'm looking for a car or I'm just, they don't care. Yeah. They haven't paid me to promote their thing, but oh well, you get to see how they sell these. So now here, this is GMC. Actually, I should have gotten in there, but you can see from here. Yeah, I think it's, yeah, some of it is GMC, others Ford. I'll get into the Ford and I'll show you what kind of truck they have for the Fords. Today is all about cars. So if you like cars, this video is for you. And sometimes we can get in and look at the cars, but today I don't want to do that. So most of these are Fords. There was a GMC on the other side, but I think that was just somebody that sold a GMC and got a Ford or something. Now if you wanna get on the road, you get a Ford like that. Okay, this is a delivery van, I think. Yeah, delivery vans. Yeah. These are work trucks. Those are all Fords. Now they have a new Ford called Bronco. Do you see this one? Like a Bronco. That's a nice one. Nice Ford Mustang. I had a Mustang before. I didn't like it. It's too. I would rather have something like a Bronco, and the Ford Mustang is usually too small for somebody to have long legs. Those are Ford F-150, and okay, I'm gonna get out of the Ford, and there might be a Toyota down the street. I'll show you where they sell in Toyotas. Yeah, I've been to another Toyota that's down the street. Yeah, we were looking for a Toyota, and at the time they didn't have a lot of inventory going on, so there were not that many cars in the park. And this is a Subaru dealership. You see the Subarus there. If you want Subaru, you go there too. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the Subaru. I'm not a fan of Subarus. Yeah. Please remember to like, subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe for me, and yeah, share the content. So you can motivate me to make more content. And tell me, what do you think about the content? What do you think about the cars? Yeah, the information about the cars, how they build cars in America that are Japanese cars, things like that. Now with Toyota, I've noticed there's Toyotas like Toyota, what's the name of that Toyota? There was Toyota Harrier. We don't have Toyota Harriers here. Or Toyota, there's another Toyota. I'll let you know if it comes to my mind. Things like Probox, they don't sell Probox in America. And because I don't want to wait for this light, I'm gonna go under here, and I hope I can find the Toyota. I do know where it was. I've been there before. I can't remember exactly how far it is. So you can enjoy the road where I go there. And if I run out of storage, or if the phone gets hot, I'll try to use my other thing. I try to record using my phone rather than the camera. So yeah, here comes the Toyota dealership. So things like Toyota Prado, they don't sell Prados. It has a different label to it rather than a Prado. Okay, I was gonna get in there, but I wanted to get in from the back, so I have to turn around. I thought there was a different entrance. No, these are hotels. And I remember they were building. There's that on Holiday Inn. I'll turn around here. Excuse me. Oh shit. Yeah, it's not that easy. Like recording a footage. They call it footage. Yeah. Recording a video. Footage. It's not that easy. People will ask you, what are you doing? So this is a Toyota dealership. So the kind of Toyotas they have like these ones. That's a Toyota Tacoma, and those are what, RAV4. There's a nice one, Toyota Tundra. That's a huge one. The big SUV, they call that Toyota Sequoia. Oh, I can't get in from there. So, oh man, I gotta go around. Gotta make another U-turn. So they have to like get used to it. That's a what? A RAV4. Can't drive too slow. Yep, that's a Tundra. Nice one. That's a 4Runner. I don't know. They have a different name for a 4Runner in Kenya. 4Runner. That's a 4Runner too. Those are the small cars. I'm not a fan of like Camry and Avalon. So this is Toyota of McKinney, and they do have some of the Ram back there. If you trade in your old car, they'll still sell it. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here and get on the highway. They don't have that many cars like you say. Remember to like, share, comment below. Tell me what you think. Yeah, that's a 4Runner. Let me show you the neighborhood around here a little bit. Alright. There's still more car dealership down the street, but that might be it for today. Okay, there's Volkswagen. I didn't notice it. And Nissan too. I just got out of the place. We don't know. You see the Nissan? And all that? Yeah. There's Mercedes, I think, down the street. Now we've left, that was McKinney. We've left McKinney. Now we're in the city of Allen. The roads are real good, as you can see. And they are still expanding. It's not enough. They still want more. There's usually traffic in the afternoon or in the morning, so they try to expand the highway. I was looking for like another Mercedes-Benz dealership. I saw it the other day. I can't remember where. It was on my left side. I may have passed it. But that might be another day. I might show you that one another day. Where I feel like going in and not like I'm buying the car. Today it's just all about driving by there and showing you what they're selling. What do you think about this environment? I'll get a better camera. Some camera are able to stabilize themselves. If I shake, it won't shake. It follows the Samsung S22. It's very stable. But I use iPhones. I don't like Samsung. But if I'm gonna do a lot of recording, Samsung is the best when it comes to that. These are the neighborhood. Look, those are apartment complexes. And like, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think. It's a restaurant, old country restaurant, built like back home, Krakow. I worked in one of those, not that exact one, about 20 years ago, 17, 20 years ago. It wasn't fun. Something you do when you're young. Yeah. So am I edit this part out or am I leaving? Yeah, if you're already watching, if you're still here, that means you like this kind of thing. So I might just leave it. Yeah. Show you how the neighborhood looks. That's an IHOP. It's called International House of Pancakes. I worked in one of them for like 3 months, making pancakes. Yeah. And you have to make pancake. It's something. And it might be so I think in this side of town we've run out of car dealerships, but they have some of them further down, but they're just similar, so I'm not gonna go in those ones. But if I get a lot of views on this one, I'll show more, and at that time I'll be able to, I'll try to go in there. Yeah, what do they call it? It's not very comfortable trying to go and look at cars when you actually know you're not buying them. You're just trying to show content. Yeah. Not the best thing to do. So these apartments are new. They were built the other day. And it's all wooden apartments. Now, if you look at it, you wouldn't know it's made of wood. But, I mean, it's all wood. What they use is, they use wood to build the apartment, but they use concrete to build the parking lot. This area is actually real beautiful. That's why I decided to just show you. And the highways, they're huge. You see how many lanes we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5 lanes on this side, 5 on the other side. And there's another road next to it, which I'll show you. It's called, they call it service road, or feeder road, or frontage road. You see another 3 lanes outside by the exit. So you get, if you add that up, you're talking about 7 lanes on one side and 7 on the other one. What's that total up to? About 14 lanes, or 12 depending on. Like here, there's not that many lanes. It's about 4. But where there's exits, you get more lanes. Yeah, just a bunch of apartment complex. Yeah, because we're getting close to the city. The place I was showing you, that's outside the city. Now that's a Ford Explorer. Explorer is, I had an Explorer, but my Explorer wasn't like this. It was the older model. Yeah, that's a new model. It looks fancier, but the older ones were better. And this is the Dodge Ram. I'm driving a Dodge Ram. The one next to it is a Dodge Ram too. The Ram, you see Dodge. Yeah, this is the symbol for a Dodge. Yeah, Dodge, they have a big engine, but they're cheap products. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you think about it. Yep, I gotta keep reminding you until you subscribe. It doesn't cost you nothing to do that. Yep. Especially if you're still watching right now, that means you like this kind of content. Remember Suzuki bicycles? They do have a dealership there. Another Kia. The AC is usually a little loud, and what else? The road. There's a Lamborghini dealership. I think they closed it down, or what's going on. I don't know. I'll look it up, and I might go there one day and see whether they'll believe I'm trying to buy a Lamborghini. A Jeep. What Jeep is that? Grand Cherokee. I've had a Jeep before, but it was a Compass, which is not that different from that. These are the roads around here, look. The interchange. I like the way they build them here. They don't just build a short bridge, they make long ones. That's what it takes to